welcome to today's section. Today's section is for 3rd standard students. Yes, and as you people know that I have already completed the lesson, that is the Pied Piper of Hamelin, and this is I have completed the first part, that is the first page of the lesson, and the page number is 8. So once I will read this lesson, children, till where I have completed, and next I will start the further lesson. And you know what was this lesson about? Yes, there was one in the foreign country, and name of that country was what? Germany. In that country there was a small town called Hamelin, and near in that Hamelin there was one river, and name of that river was Weser. And then there many people, they were very happy and concerned about each other. They used to feel like the family members. Yes. And then the occupation of the people in that country was, or ದುಡಿಮೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ, they were the farmers and the fishermen. Yes, most of the people, they were the farmers and they were the fishermen. ಬಹಳ ಜನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ರೈತತನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನುಗಾರ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. And then they used to work very hard for their daily livelihood, for their daily bread. Every person in that country was working very hard. They used to work hard in the fields. The people who used to go for the fishing, they used to catch more fishes because they used to sell them. Then only they used to get more money. They used to earn daily. And then the people there were very rich and prosperous. The people over there were what? They were very rich and very prosperous. But suddenly one day what happens? A large number of invalids will enter the place, town, and the peace of the people was totally scattered. The peace of the people was totally scattered over there. Our manasi enittu nemdine iddidiಲ್ಲ. They were not feeling satisfied because they were scattered. The peace, the little peace what they had in their place was being scattered. So what they did, many rats were there in that town. Many rats had entered in that town, and cats were also there. Before this rat entered the town, ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಇಲಿಗಳು ಆ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವು, ಒಂದು ರ್ಯಾಟ್ ನೋಡಿ ತಿಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ they were feeling as if they have done one big party today. How you go for birthday party and all, you enjoy all various types of food. The cats used to feel the same, that today we had a party because we caught one rat. But later the cats also had become fed up of these rats, and they were unable to manage these rats, and they had become very much tired. They themselves started searching the place where they have to get hid. So they want to hid themselves. So they themselves started searching the place where I have to get hid. And later the cats were getting multiplying. Today 2, tomorrow 4, tomorrow 12, then 13, then 14, then 16. They were getting multiplying like this way. More rats became in that town. Then what happens? And they used to gone into the clothes, into the oats, into the cribs where the small babies used to sleep. They used to beat those babies also. So all over the people in the town, they got very much tired. And what they did? They thought that now we can't bear these rats. Now we are fed up of these rats. They are troubling us more. They are biting our babies. So one day all the people, they thought of one idea. What? They thought, we will go and meet our major, and our major will search some plan. He will have some idea how to take out these rats away from the town. And then the major was discussing this with his counselors in the palace, and he thought, he was thinking of some plan. Suddenly one person knocked the door. And who was that person, and how he was dressed? That person was totally tall and thin, and what dress he had worn, those dresses were in bright colors. Bright colors and light color ಬಣ್ಣದ ಬಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಅವನು ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ. And then he was wearing a tall hat. The hat color was red color. And then on that hat only he had a feather. That feather was blue color feather. Yes. And he had a golden pipe in his hand. That pipe is called as a flute. What he was having? He was having a golden pipe in his hand. And he said that Major, that in many other towns, same like this way only, the beetle and the bats had entered. And I have thrown them out of the town with my magic. Then the Major will ask, then he will tell, I have charged 1,000 florins to take them out of the town. Then the Major got shocked and the Major said, only 1,000, I will give you 50,000, but you have to succeed in this work. He exclaimed, the Major exclaimed to the piper. Then the piper said, now what the piper said, we are going to learn further in the lesson. So you all can open page number 8. Page number 8 into your notebooks. And then the name of the lesson is lesson number 6. Lesson number 6. The Pied Piper of Hamelin. Yes, the Pied Piper of Hamelin. So now you can see. Here children, I will read the lesson. As I said, you hold the pencils in your hand. Then I will, till where I have explained, I will read and then I will explain. Long, long ago, on the banks of the river Weser in Germany, lay a little town called Hamelin. The people of Hamelin were happy and content. Most of them were farmers and fishermen. They earned their livelihood by working very hard on their farms and fishing in the many little streams. As the years went by, the people became rich and prosperous. Suddenly one day, their peace was scattered. The entire town was invaded by rats. At first, the cats of Hamelin had a party, but soon they got tired. The rats were multiplying too fast. Even the cats ran away to hide from the army of rats. The rats attacked the banks and storehouses. They got at the woods, they got at clothes, they got at everything that came in their way. They even bit babies in their traps. The citizens would bear it no longer. They approached the Major of Hamelin as the town councillor and the Major were thinking of a plan to get right on the rats. There was a loud knock at the door. Who can that be? They wondered. As they opened the door, they saw a tall, thin man dressed in brightly colored clothes. He had a blue feather in his tall red hat. He was carrying a golden pipe. Sirs, I have faced other towns of beetles and bats. I can right your town of rats. I will charge 1,000 florins for this. 1,000 florins. We will give you 50,000 if you succeed, exclaimed the Major. Till here I have completed, children. Now next, what happened next? We will read. Then the king was ready, the Major was ready to give him 50 florins if he removes all the rats out of the town. The very next day, at dawn, the piper took out his pipe and began to play soft magical music. As he made his way through a lane of chameleons playing on his flute, rats began scampering out from nooks and corners. So see what happens here. A very next day morning, when the major said, I will give you 50 florins. Then the next day what happened? The piper, who was the person? He was the piper. The piper. Then what this piper did? He began to play soft magical flute. Soft magical music. Magical music. With what? As he made his way through the lanes. Lanes and then what are lanes, children? Lanes of chameleons playing on his flute. Flute means basuri. Koralo. Yes. He began scampering. You have to underline all these words what I have written. Scampering out from nooks and kennels, cellars and basements, gutters and pipes. So see, when the piper next day early in the morning still it was little bit dark, 4:35 o'clock. It was dawn. It was little bit dark. The piper, he took his pipe in his hand and he began playing a soft magical music. He started playing a very beautiful, soft, magical music. Even the animals and birds also. So he started playing very soft music on his flute. As he made his way through the lanes of chameleon playing on his flute. So as he was moving on lanes, on roads, on the side, he was just holding the flute and he was playing the nice music with the flute. He was moving on the roads of the chameleon. In which town? In the town chameleon. Playing on his flute, rats began scampering out from hooks and kennels and cellars and basements, gutters and pipes. So see, where all the rats were? The rats were in the canals also, on the hooks also, and then on the cellars also, basements, gutters and even in the pipes. They are so small in size. They just go and fit anywhere they like. The rats come out from the gutters. They came out from the pipes. There will be gutters, yes or no? Gutters, you know, this is the road. And here it will be the road, and here all dirt will go, gutter will be here. Yes or no? And then pipes, you take a pipe to your house. Yes or no? Like this way, pipes will be there. They go inside the pipe also. Pipes. And then the canals means chambers will be there now to your house. Yes. And then basements. Underground basements near your house, down your house, there also. And the cellars. Cellars means the top. On the top, they climb on the tops of the cities. Hooks and kennels, very part of the place or everywhere. Any part, any part, they start coming outside from the dustbins, from the gutters, from the pipes, from the basements, from the top of the house, everywhere they started coming out from the gutters, pipes. Everywhere there were rats in that town. Ella kadenu ashtondu iligalu koodibittidu. More were there. So they started coming one by one from the places where they were living. When the piper was playing a musical tone with his flute. Yavaga bantaವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅವನು ಕೊರಡು ತಗೊಂಡು ಯಾವಾಗ ನೈಸ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನಲ್ಲ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರಕ ಶುರು. Rats began scampering out from hooks and corners, cellars and basements, gutters and pipes. There were big rats and little rats. The rats were big in size also and the rats were small in size also. The rats were brown in color also and the rats were black in color also. Fat and thin rats. The rats were fat also and the rats were very thin also. They all followed him as if it were a military parade. So they all started coming out. Black color rats, brown color rats, fat rats, thin rats, big rats, small rats. See, so many types of rats. All the rats started coming and he was still playing the music. He was continuously playing the music with his flute. And all the rats started following the piper. All the rats started following the piper. Then what happened? The piper led them away from the town till he reached the river. So see what the piper did. The piper led them away from the town. He wanted to take them out of the town till he reached that where he wanted to reach his destiny. Till there he was continuously playing the flute so that rats should follow him. ಅವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಡಬೇಕಂತ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಅವನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ರ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ದ piper. Till he reached the river. Where he wanted to take them? He wanted to take them to the river. ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಮುದ್ರ, ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೆರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ನೀರು ಇರ್ತದೆ. So he wanted to take those rats to the river. Until he reached the river, he was continuously playing the flute. Then what happened? He continued to play as he stepped into the river and the rats followed him. After going to the river also, there was a big river here or water was there. When the Pied Piper he came near the river also, he entered in the water. Here all water was there. Yes or no? But still he was continuously playing the flute. Continuously he was playing the flute because the rats will also enter into the water. He wanted that rats to enter the water. So he was continuously playing the flute. The piper led them away from the town till he reached the river. He continued to play as he stepped into the river and the rats followed him. By the time the piper reached the middle of the river, all the rats had drawn and been swept away by the current. So see, and then what happens? He reached inside the river. Then all the rats also they followed him and they came into the water. And the waves in the water were very fast. The waves were flowing very fast in the water. Then the rats they could not control and they dipped themselves into the water. Then see, the piper reached the middle of the river. All the rats had drawn and been swept away by the current. All the rats they went deep inside the water and they were swept by the current. Ella munugogi ella khali agibittu. No rats were there in the town the next day. The town of Hamilton was at last free of rats. The next day, as he promised to the major, he did his work. He completed his work. And next day, there were no a single rat in the town Hamilton. Purti town ali one single rat ali iddidilla. They could not find a single rat in the town Hamilton. The people were happy and relaxed. Then the people, all the people, they become very happy because now everything was correct, neat, good, safe in their places, and the babies are also very safe. So the people of the Hamilton they became very happy when they did not find any rats in the town Hamilton. When the piper went to collect his reward, the major refused to pay him 50,000 florins. See. As he promised, he asked only 1,000. But the major himself said, I will give you 50,000. See, the Pied Piper asked 1,000, but the major said, I will give you 50,000. Then he agreed for that and he completed his work. Then after completing his work, the Pied Piper he went to the major to ask his reward, means his money, what he had assigned. He completed his work. Then he had gone for his payment, for his reward. Then the major he refused to pay him 50,000. Then the major will say, I am not going to give you 50,000 money. Then what happened? The rats are all dead now and they can never come back. So either take 50 florins of nothing at all. See, the major is saying, now rats are only not there. If I want to give you money, the rats will not come back because they are already dead in water. You have taken them in the water and all the rats are dead. They are not going to come back. So, I will not give you 50,000. I will give you only 50 florins. How many? 50. If you want, you can take. Either you can leave from here. Then what this did? The piper was very angry. Pointing a finger at the major, he said, you will regret that you broke your promise, sir. Saying this, the piper disappeared. Then when the major said, I am not going to give you 50,000. I am going to give you only 50 florins. If you want, you can take. If not, you just go away. Then the piper, he got angry and he spoke angrily, pointing out his finger to that major. The piper said that you will regret that you have broken your promise, sir. He said, the piper said to the major, you will definitely regret one day because you have broken your promise. Then saying this, the piper disappeared. Then what the piper did? He said this much and he went away from that place. At dawn, the next day, the piper ordered his way through the streets of Hamilton, again playing a different tone this time. The next day morning, early in the morning, it was little bit dark, it was dawn. What the piper did? He started playing his flute with the new tone. With the new tune, he started playing his flute. At the streets of Hamilton, again playing different tone this time. On the roads, on the ways, on the streets, he started playing the different tone next morning and he was moving on the streets. All the children came out of their homes and flocked around him. All the children from the houses, the piper was playing a nice music he was playing. Then all the children who were sleeping, they came out of their houses and they started following the Pied Piper. He led them out of the town through a forest till they reached the foot of the huge mountain. Then what the piper did? He was continuously playing the tone. Why? Because he wanted to reach the foot of the huge mountain. On the Gudda Itali. This was the big mountain. He wants to reach to the foot. Other Tudi Vele. He wanted to reach to the foot of the mountain. For that, he was continuously playing the flute. The nice music till he reached the huge of the mountain. On the top of the mountain. The mountain was very big. And he took all the children to the top of the mountain. The piper played another tone and the door opened. Then after reaching that mountain was very big, children. Very big mountain it was. And then when he reached the mountain, here it was the mountain, big mountain. When he reached the mountain, the door opened. The stone moved from that place. When he played another tone after reaching this mountain. When he reached that mountain, he played the another tone and the door got opened. there was a huge cave inside. See, then inside what? Cave. Cave is what? Gavi. ಕನ್ನಡದೊಳಗೆ ಏನಂತೀರಿ? ಗವಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀರಿ. ಗುವೆ ಗವಿ ಅಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಎಸ್. ಆ ಥರ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಒಂಥರ ದೊಡ್ಡದ ಗುವೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವನು ಆ ಗುಡ್ಡದ ಹತ್ರ ರೀಚ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆ ಟೋನನ್ನು ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಟೋ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಡೋರು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಡೋರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ, ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗುವೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ cave inside the mountain. The children followed the piper into the cave. Then he was continuously playing. He went inside. Who went inside? The Pied Piper. He went inside. The children also followed him, and even they too went inside the cave. When the last child had entered the mountain cave, the door shut, and the large boulder rolled down to block the entrance of the cave. Then suddenly what happened? When the last child, they were in the line, all the children, one by one, all entered the cave. When the last child entered the cave, the door got closed. The door got closed then. And then down the door got shut, and the large boulder is what? The big mountain. It is round in shape. It rolled down to block the entrance of the cave. ಒಂದು ಗುಂಡದ ಏನಿರ್ತದ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗುಂಡದೊಂದು ಕಲ್ಲು ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತದ, ರೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಹಾಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಅದು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಬಂದು ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, ಆ ಗವಿದು ಬಾಗಿಲನ್ನು ಅದು ಮುಚ್ಚಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ದ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕೇವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವರ್. ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದ, ಬಂದಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. Only one plain boy was left behind. In so many children, only one boy was left. And that boy was what? He was not having a leg. He was a handicapped boy. So, he returned to the Hamilton and told the citizens what had happened. And that boy, what he did? He returned to that town. Which town? Hamilton town, where there were more rats. He went there and he called all the people of the Hamilton and he said, your children are caught by the Pied Piper and they are inside the cave. The piper has locked them inside the cave. The child said, and the major and the other citizens of Hamilton never ever broke their promise again. Then the major got shocked. Then he asked, why? Because you have not paid the Pied Piper 50,000 florins as you had promised him. So the piper has taken all the children of the town to the cave and he has closed the cave with the big burner, where it cannot be opened forever till you pay the Pied Piper. Then the major got shocked, and the major, he called that boy, and the boy took that major to that place, and then he paid the amount for the Pied Piper, and all the children were released from that cave. And the people of Hamilton, they thought, we will never promise fake promises. Whatever we promise, we are going to do the work when we promise. And all the people got relaxed. And then all the children were also happy. They returned back their home with their family. The moral of this story is, whatever you promise, you have to do it. If not, it will be a fake promise for the people and people will not believe you. This was today's lesson, children. Now once again I will read this lesson from where I have started today. Yes. Page number 9. The very next day at dawn, the piper took out his pipe and began to play soft music. As he made his way through the lanes of Hamilton, playing on his flute, rats began scampering out from hooks and cellars and basements, gutters and pipes. There were big rats and little rats, brown rats and black rats, fat rats and thin rats. They all followed him as if it were piper led them away from the town. Till he reached the river, he continued to play as he stepped into the river, and the rats followed him. By the time the piper reached the middle of the river, all the rats had drawn and been swept away by the current. The town of Hamilton was at last free of rats. The people were happy and relaxed. When the piper went to collect his reward, the major refused to pay him 50 florins. The rats are all dead now and they can never come back. So either take 50 florins or nothing at all. The piper was very angry. Pointing a finger at the major, he said, "You will regret that you broke your promise, sir." Saying this, the piper disappeared. At dawn the next day, the piper would his way through the streets of Hamilton again, playing a different tone this time. All the children came out of their homes and flocked around him. He led them out of the town through a forest till they reached the foot of the huge mountains. The piper played another tone and a door opened. There was a huge cave inside. The children followed the piper into the caves. When the last child had entered the mountain cave, the door shut and the large barrel rolled down to block the entrance of the cave forever. Only one lame boy was left behind. He returned to Hamilton and told the citizens what had happened. The major and all the other citizens of Hamilton never ever broke their promises again. So this was the short lesson, children. You have to read this lesson. Full lesson you have to read 2 times, and I will send you the new words by the image. Children, now only you start reading and now only you start writing the work as it is sent to you people. Complete and send it on the app. Thank you, children. Have a good day.